Let's see if this will do. Cold Plains. So that'll be right there. Okay, cool. So we can go through now and get all of our stuff. No. Okay, that'll be stony. Feels slower this way. Well, the thing is, we need to be able to see these maps, right? And compare them across. I think that's the really important thing. Is on one of your streams you crash, rolled back your tunes, you generated new activity. Act 1 was fine. Okay. So we just want to compare and contrast and see if we're getting same things. What's remaining the same and what is not, you know? That's really the key thing here. I want to do 4. I feel like a comparison of 4 is a solid comparison.
Pasting image into Excel sheet, PB 10 hours.
Hey man, it's a tough thing to do, all right? Okay, underground. I mean, whatever, we know how this goes. Okay. Dark wood. That. And then Black Marsh. Map hack may generate all acts. No, it already... All acts get generated right upon creation of your character. So it's just revealing them. Okay, and let's go to the pit as well. Wait, what? Why did that error image? What the heck? It's weird. Okay. And we need Math Girl for this. We do not. We are just fine without her, all right? We are fine without Math Girl. It generated a new act too because it crashed to prior to that time. Okay. You know, let's actually snip this as well. And then we'll snip this area. Okay. And then let's go to, We should actually go to the jails. So yeah, this is the data collection piece, which is, you know, not always the most exciting piece, but it's very important nonetheless. Oh, I get what you're saying. I don't think that's correct, though. Setting your map to not so transparent. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, that is as maximum as it gets. Auto map options. I think it was already maxed out. Okay. And then I mean, I really doubt there's anything with the catacombs. But we'll take a picture of it anyways. Maybe like level 2 could have some influence or something. Never know. Turn the infinite light radius off. Oh, yeah, that's kind of better. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, solid. Then let's insert Act 2. So there's also like more often to be a Drognin exit and stuff with this. And whenever, this is the thing. So like I say, there's been it's more often, or, you know, you tend to see it bottom left exit, but not all the time. You tend to see a Drognin exit, but not all the time. To me, that just says we haven't found what those links are. Like if there's a clear link between the Stony Field and the Kurost entrance there, then I think there's a link between the other pieces as well. You know? Like it only makes sense that there is a link between other pieces as well. I'm afraid 4 will not be enough data points for this. I think 4 will start to be enough data points, to be honest. And let me tell you why. Because we are trying to replicate such tiny little thing. We can immediately see if there's differences or not. And anything that we see a difference on, we can say, okay, no correlation between these two things. And anything that we see a similarity on, we can say, okay, there is a correlation here. And maybe, or at the very least, it explores, it requires more exploring. And I think that is the part that is important here. Knowing that we might just need to explore it more is fine enough. But knowing what doesn't need to be explored, I think is really a big piece. You know? This was just from, it kind of started as instinct, and once again, this is This is from Indrik. He's kind of the first person to really pull this because he was just instinctually saying, whenever I get this map, I tend to get these sorts of things. And he didn't look into it 100%. He just kind of noticed that. And then started to explore a little bit of the science of it. And then some other people have explored more of the science of it. And so now we're going to add more to that.
You really are taking the losses in MVS pretty hard, aren't you? Needing to break down the game into ones and zeros just for a win.
All right. Chat cheated. The shame cap was a total cheat by chat. Any reason I'm in Nightmare? I just went to Nightmare because I was oscillating back and forth between normal and Nightmare. That's all. Okay. Oh, wait. This way. Simple as that. Okay, so we have Dry Hills. Whew. Different difficulties. Difficulty should not matter here. It does affect size, but it should not affect direction. Should not affect direction. Okay. And level 3 is always the same. How is chat cheating? They kept the shame cap on the whole time.
I'm going to be so disappointed. You always deliver on the fourth way. Why change now? Would it not make more sense to track variables with a hex editor while playing and seeing which ones stay the same on the same direction?
No. Tired of that. Wait, we need to get a better picture. Oh, I'm in the halls. Oops. Wrong way. Yeah, I've looked at some decompiled code stuff, but this question still needs to be answered for me. And this stuff is stuff that we just haven't seen.
A gift for you.
This doesn't show up much in code. I mean, it's somewhere, but I don't know how to read this generation piece. Thank you very much, Verse the World. Okay, you go there. I don't know why I went there. It's okay. Let's go back. Wasn't it supposed to be totally random? It is. And maybe it is. Totally random. Slimo, you were talking about statues? Are you talking about which statues? Where was he talking about? On the top right wall. Oh, these ones? Bro, I can barely even tell the difference between those. I guess we'll do that. The middle ones are turned. There's also this one down here. Okay, let's grab this harem. Grab this map. Yours are oriented differently. Well, let's see if they are continue to be oriented differently. Thank you,
Euro-friendly
ASD.
stream hype, Mr. Llama Love.
Is this really Euro friendly? Probably a little late, right? Also, thank you to Moosehead, S&T, Dobster, Crucifried, John Bear, Cosmicosis, Deadly Aim, Butt Soup. From before, I was a little busy with solving the world. Level 3. And then our harem. Or our arcane. I guess I'll just take a picture of the middle because I have the red line pointing the direction. And then I guess we'll take a picture of what tomb it is. So this one is square. Okay. So that gives us our level 2, our act 2. I guess we could take this picture as well. Okay. Oops. Insert table 1x4. 4x1. Okay. Now we're going to add another table for Act 3. Yeah, I'm looking for map orientations and the Arcane Sanctuary's orientation, as well as just any direction piece whatsoever. Nightmare. Make sure we keep that map. Is this dock shared? Not currently. Okay. I guess I can look at the Spider Forest. I don't think there's really anything to be said here, though. We can look at what kind of spider cavern we have. That's Great Marsh. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this really fast and count it out. 1, 2, 3 breaks off. 4, 5. Is that 6? No, I got a picture of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wouldn't 5 lead to the new area? So this is just going straight up and connecting in. Interesting. Okay, sorry. 3 and 5 can, but don't have to, correct. That's where the splits can occur. Let's check out our arachnid lair map, I guess. And I guess I'll just say that there's a flare jungle skip in here. We'll just type it in. Or Great Marsh skip. I don't think that has anything to do with anything there, though. Okay. Flared dungeons. Could be good, actually. Could be something to learn from flared dungeon maps. Nice and dark, too. I do like that darkness a lot. If we can even get a 5% better chance in these areas, it's worth it for arcane and stuff. Anything is worth it at this point. But I'm looking for just all kinds of correlations, honestly. I turned off light radius. If stream is buffering, that is not me. Okay. Oh, I don't have those. Okay. Track beetle burst location. Pretty sure that's also going to be pretty random, but we do have the map, so we would see that at least. Okay, so we're here. So we know that that is that exit. I mean, that's nothing new there. Check out sewers. See if there's anything here. We're just looking. We're just looking at stuff. Is there anything else I want to look for? Like, I mean, this is not going to be anything to look at, though. It does have a direction to it, I guess, technically. So we could look at, like, which ruined temple we get. Just to see, you know. See if we're getting the same things. Even those things are really cool to see. And take this picture. This picture. Okay. And then, okay, so this is the R. Oops. And then this is the T. And this is the F. Fane, Reliquary, Temple. Okay. And that goes there. And I guess we technically have those two things. Let's go to Durance now. Okay. Why in Act 3? Well, we're looking for other map stuff as well. Okay, honestly, just having this is all we need. Looking for other map thingies as well. Okay, that should be all we need there. Act 4 should be really simple. So the first one is that. This I'm really curious about, actually. Figuring out what'll generate this bottom right here, because that's such a time save on so many runs when you go there instead of the whole way. Okay, and that's going this way. Always last one I pick? I mean, that's the truth. I guess there's not really anything else here. I guess except what you generate out here in the river. Killer Bunny again. Mwah. Thank you so much. And what you generate right here. Thank you so much.
More love from the birthday boy. Enjoy.
That is very sweet. And I guess Hellforge could technically be up or down. So we can look at that. So let's do that, actually. I like that idea. Put that there and put that there. Okay. So that's good.
Something isn't right. Your whole face is shaved.
Sorry. And lastly, Act 5. Nothing about this start, because this is all normal. Trying to think if there's anything there that would be something. I don't think so. Frigid Highlands direction is definitely one. This one always goes like top left, I'm pretty certain. We need a better picture than that. Okay. And then continues to the top left, right? Oh, this cuts over to the top right. So that's good to know. I know it can go right, but let me see. That's Halls of the Dead. Frigid Highlands will continue straight, goes top left, instead of turning to the right. Let's see. Frozen Tundra 2, it always reflects Frigid Highlands direction. Well, we're seeing that's not the case right here, because this has Frigid Highland going to the top left, and then Frozen Tundra going to the top right. So we actually have a difference there. Oh, vertical stony entrance, top right, or bottom left. Fridge Island goes top right. Horizontal entrances, top left. Fridge Island goes. Oh, okay. I get what he's saying there. Okay. But yeah, frozen tundra is not always being the same there. Okay. So now let's go here. Oh. Wrong one. So here's our crystalline. Wait, I don't want that picture like that. Let's do it like crystalline passage. Okay. Okay. Area plateau. Oh, sorry, yeah. And then frozen tundra is there, and that always will go to the top left as well. Let's look at our frozen river as well. Map generation is right when you start. All the maps in the game are generated. Right at character creation, it'll generate a map key, basically. And then we'll go drifter. And then frozen tundra is always top left. I got it. Which, yeah. For this. Which that doesn't do a lot for us, but yeah, it's good to know. What we're trying to see, we're trying to see how much stuff we can put together from this. What actually is a key? That is the question. It'll only create normal maps when you create a character. On difficulty change, it'll create your nightmare maps. Once again, I don't think level 1 really provides us a ton, but we'll take a look. Level 2. Level 3. And then throne isn't changing. And worldstone's not. Okay. Whew. So now we can reset those maps. And at least get like one comparison map first. That is a lot of mapping. It's not always LaRoche, but it depends the character. So we're trying to generate that top left map. Okay, there we go. So you can see we've got the same thing there. Same thing up there. Same thing down here. Right? Ooh, we forgot to grab the Den of Evil in the first one. Darn, that's what we forgot. It's okay. We're gonna see how much stuff links up over here. See how much stuff links up. Okay. This is a completely new seed. Completely new seed right here.
There is dark magic at work here.
Okay. So yeah, basically I'm trying to see how many things we can find that will generate something else to happen on the map. Even if it's like the stones are always on a certain side of the path or something like that. You know, anything. Focus. Yeah, but what if like going into the cave or something gets you that information? You know? Like, what if the mausoleum will tell you which way the arcane sanctuary is? You can bet your butt we're going to start going to the mausoleum. That's the big piece. Okay. This is, I just have a map hack right now, just for this purpose. They're going to Moz will take time. Better than a first way. If that's what it is, you know. What? Why is that map there? Rip. We got broken data or a duplicate data. I actually did not map the tower. That would be an interesting one to map. That's actually a really good idea. Let's insert row. We'll just start adding it from here. Spend an entire week doing this? Nah, it's only gonna take one day. One beautiful day. And we've only been going for like what, 15 minutes now or something? Oh god, hour 30. All right, well. Who really knows? Okay. There are correlations because we already have some. That's the thing. Okay, that's duplicated itself again. That's duplicated itself again.
A gift for you.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary. Thank you. And thank you, Sephiroth, as well. What up, Chronatic? How you doing, bud? Thank you, Coscash. Mwah. Okay. Level 2. Entire route to do the whole game, not the arcane? Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do the entire game right now. Level 3. Did I take a picture of the inner cloister? I don't think so. No. Okay. I was so worried about getting a map hack that it was gonna like screw up files or jump onto my other things and I'd be unable to get rid of it. But it ended up working out. Catacombs 2. Seems like a job for Python. I mean, the problem is I don't know enough with the D2 code, how it's generating these things. You know. See, we got another Drognin exit here. Okay. And Rocky Waste is there. Okay. So let's go to the Stony Tomb. Right. Truly random is almost does not exist. Especially in most video games. Especially in most video games. The line, that just comes with the map hack, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not planning on keeping and using this map hack. It is purely being used for this scenario. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to turn them off, but I also don't mind them because they're helpful in certain areas to give us the like direction of where the exit is. So I kind of like them for that. It's for science. Oh. Okay, level 1 in the halls. Make great time if I kept this. This is how we solve it and how we first weigh it. Right here.
Come on.
Come on. You just turn map hack on and then it's solved. But what I'm saying is things are remaining the same between multiple seeds. That is that's the thing. We already know of guarantees of things that are consistent between the seeds. Thus, and we already know part of the sanctuary is fixed. And we can determine what is going to show up in the sanctuary. I can tell you exactly which way will have portals, which way will have all of those things. Which way will be the straight, flat path, all of that. All of that can already be determined. So we just don't know. Yeah, we noted the arcane on the first test. Okay, now let's go take pictures. To also get more TPs. What about the black marsh skip? You mean the great marsh skip? Let's look at the statues. Ah, there's 3 of the same now. Oh, these ones changed though. Okay, so let's actually insert a row below. Paste that, and then take a new picture here with these statues. Interesting. So all 6 of those statues change. I will share out what I'm doing. There's statues on the left wall? Where? I know there's this dude here. Oh. Ah, crap. I didn't even see those ones. So we could actually just do this and get all of these statues in this picture. That's kind of hard to see. Okay, let's do it separately. Okay, interesting. Oh, there's also this dude right here hanging out. Okay. And this level. This level. Then this level. Oops. Okay, and then Arcane Sanctuary. Top left this time. Okay, and Canon of the Magi is the... And last picture. The bodies on the ground were different? What bodies on the ground? Okay. Around the portal to the arcane. Saying these bodies? I feel like that does not have anything to do with it, but who am I to say? Okay.
A gift for you.
Hello, Mr. Lama Sarge.
Hello. How are you, monks? Okay. And then, do we have a Great Marsh skip this time? I want to count it out again. Just 1, 2, 3, no turn, 4, 5, 6. So it's not turning off, so there's no skip. And then there's our 5, so that's a turn off. And there's our flare. Okay. So no skip. Once again, I don't think that has any tie to anything whatsoever. Dungeon level 1. Dungeon level 2. Alright, suspected map hack? No. Mostly because all the map hacks that I know as well are like this, where they're visible to everybody. Not to say it couldn't be done, but... So let's just go the crest. Should really get this waypoint. Okay, so the next picture we have is the entrance tile, which we know is there. I'm doing good. I mean, we're solving mysteries. Right? I don't even know what I'm grabbing the sewers level 2 for. No real reason, but so far very little's going on. What are you talking about? Very little's going on. There's the world is going on. Okay. We're in the middle of the data collection. That's all. Tissa Slightly tedious process. We can already start to maybe make some deductions here soon. That map is the exact same. Both of those are. I wonder if that's always the case. Okay, there's other things that we could solve from Act 3, though. Or maybe the Arcane Sanctuary leads to other things in Act 3. Huh? Bet you didn't think of that. Or, yeah, it could relate back to a map in Act 1, exactly. Never know. Never know. Okay. And we have the left turn off again, which is so godly to see.
Join my army of the dead.
You look slightly younger and more like a fully shaven llama today.
Thank you, I think. Let's get somewhere that's a little darker for these maps. Interesting. So that's gone the same way there.
Not here.
Oops. Trying to use voodoo. Now you understand. Okay, we actually do have the same layout for our altar. We actually do. And we have the same layout here as well. Interesting. Okay. That actually could be interesting. That's good to note. Let's check how the arcane or the chaos plays. Chaos is also the exact same layout. There is Act 4, I'm pretty sure, is the exact same all the way through. Like, we literally have every single exit and tile the exact same in Act 4. I know that's a small sample, but we just reproduced the exact same Act 4, you guys. I'm saying this is the same, this is the same, this is the same, these are the same, this is the same, this is the same, this exit up here is the same, this is the same, this exit, the entire Act 4 has not changed. That, my friends, is something. So already, we potentially have some stuff there. You could say a lucky coincidence, but that is a lot of lucky coincidences right there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lucky coincidences. Of which some of those have 3 possibilities.
For you.
Mr. Llama Wave.
Just as a heads up. Low 94 Life and Dana Pants. Thank you both so much. If it's true, do it again. That's what we're trying to do right now. That is the purpose of right now, yes. Okay, so Frigid Highlands is again to the top left. As expected. And we should see that every single time. Same with frozen tundra. Let's see if we get a top right up here. We do get a top right again. So that's the same. Let's check out our crystalline. Okay. Differences there. And then differences here as well, but we could potentially still see some sort of patterns from it.
A gift for you.
Illuminati.
Frozen tundra. Oh wait, I need to do those things. Yeah, so some things are based on time, but we're seeing right here that that had nothing to do with time, what we just did, right? Okay. There's Driftnar Kavanagh. Ooh, stiletto. Right, somebody had a bot. That would honestly be the best way to do this. Just have a bot run through and take screenshots of every single map and then upload them into their specific map spots and just get us like 1,000 instances of that. That would be the best way. We're doing the manual way because we don't have bots and stuff, so. I don't have Ancient's Way. Oops. Glacial. We'll grab the waypoint here. Ancients. And then world stones. If I found Mangs, would it count? No. We're not finding Mangs right now. Okay. I'm doing this because, I mean, yeah, I could record it, but I can also just write it out from the images, you know? Like, if I have these images, it's very easy to just write out. Looking at it, I can just type whatever I want there, you know? Okay, and that's all the data we need from number 2. Already, we saw some crazy stuff. Already, some absolute craziness. Okay. Map reset. Would you be willing to watch Intric's 3-minute Act 1 hell on Source? That's pretty crazy. I mean, just blitz through all the maps teleporting. I mean, it makes sense. Like, Act 1 is the easiest to really just teleport. Act 5 is also pretty quick to teleport, but you can just go straight to Endario. Yeah, Intric is really, really good. It would do a ton for so many if we can figure out Arcane. Yeah, because you got 3 Arcane Sanctuaries, which is crazy. Oh, goes off the wrong way. Thank you. Right, we can remove the pictures later, but we can't get them later. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. Same, but this one actually has up here for the burial grounds. Interesting. It also has the cave going off a little bit different direction. I want to check a couple other things. Let me think. Okay, that stuff still stays the same. That's the same. That's the same. Looks pretty similar in the other slots. Skip and go to Act 4 now. I know you're excited to see that, but we're going to wait. We're going to have to go through like a normal person, and we're just going to have to hold our excitement until that point. Let's just do that. There. Agreed. SF. Mausoleum. Crypt. Ooh, buddy. Hey, boot it up. Boot a Luda, do it up. We also, for now, 3 times in a row have the exact same underground passage. And I don't know if that's saying something or not. But it does bring up the idea of needing further research. I would like to get 4 data sets. I honestly don't mind starting with 3 and just looking through them, though. I honestly do not mind doing that. Yeah, we're going to share all this data. I wonder if we have the same... map there as well. Let's go to our tower. Hey Fizzy, welcome. I am trying to solve one of the hardest problems that has ever existed in this game. And that is the problem of, is there a way to determine the Arcane Sanctuary exit? Probably in the world, yes. This is using Pluggy and D2SE and all of that stuff. I just created a test version of Diablo 2 and loaded a map pack into it. It's just all single player, but We just created this. Why now? Because I'm ready to get back into speedrunning and I'm fed up with fourth ways. All right, we did get it. So our outer cloister has now gone the same direction 3 times in a row, which only a 1 in 9 chance, to be honest. But 1 in 9. Additionally, we now have the same layout yet again. This is interesting. This is actually really interesting. I would like a 4th data point for this. And what I'm talking about is the hammer is going to be one direction and the jail is going to be another direction. They're going to be like, hold up, let me do it for your screen. Like this, okay? This is always going to be, one of them is the hammer, one is the jail. But it's random which one is which. Right now we've seen the jail every time be this direction and the hammer be this direction. And that's interesting. If we can determine which way the jail is, that right there would be huge as well. But who knows? And we've also, like I said, had the same thing in the outer cloister. So the outer cloister and the barracks have been the exact same. And I think those deserve more data points. Okay, and then catacombs. So wouldn't AS be based off the map seed? The clue would be if we can find other things happening. If I can find other maps that then say, because this map is like this map is like this as well. This is base, yeah, this is what we're doing. We're using this off of Indrik's top left strategies. We're looking at that map specifically because we already know a couple things about that map. Thank you, Saint. Okay, and we have a Drognin yet again. So once again, we do see a repeat on our exit.
A gift for you.
Harrow.
That would be a good idea, SF. The only issue is some people come in and will just like wipe out and delete data sets and stuff. So I'd have to somehow create a way where people can't just delete everything, but can still add their own stuff. Welcome back. Okay. Oh, I really want to go see Act 4. I'm itching in my pants, man. I really want to see if Act 4 is repeating. And it might not. Act 4 might not repeat, but we could then look and see if we have other differences as well that might indicate why it did not. To see that it did repeat, at least there, is worth a lot, in my opinion. Knowing that it at least repeated across one entire data set. You know? Because they were exactly the same, you guys. So maybe it's a new Act 4 and it doesn't repeat, but it could have you know, some other differences, and then we can figure out what those are that are causing that. Who knows? It's like Pro Thursdays all over again. That's right. All right. Far Oasis. I think I need this picture. Actually, hold up. And then maggot. One. Maggot 2. And let's get Lost City. And Lost City is... That's Halls. Over here. As such. So it is as such it is unto you. Okay, and this way. All right. And Arcane. Actually, Palace. So we got these two statues here, which are the exact same. These ones are different. So we haven't seen these statues like this yet. And these statues could just be, you know, the same. Who cares? I think it's more maps than features like that on maps. But it's still worth noting the pictures. You know. Still worth taking note. Gotta dig deep, man. Gotta dig deep. Oh, there's those bodies. Oops. There's those bodies there. I think those look pretty similar. And this one's top right. So this is actually a completely new direction. We've had a new direction each time in the Arcane Sanctuary, which I don't like to see right now. I'm not gonna lie. We also have a different tomb every time, but that is okay. All Gucci, my dudes. All Gucci. And that's the thing. The game might just flip a coin right there. It's very possible. Okay, so we've got a Great Marsh. 4, 5, 6. So we have a flared jungle. So we did get a skip again. Oh, actually, the skip is at the start. But whatever. Great Marsh does get skipped. There's so many other similarities that's why I'm doing which way that faces, to be honest. What's going on? We're solving the Arcane Sanctuary. That's what's going on. Face. Is that it? Ooh, we are getting close. Flare dungeon time. Let's go. How do I not have the flared jungle? My goodness. Flare dungeon. Number 1. We are getting close, my dudes. Orientation is our main focus of stuff. Oops, I want to go up one. Orientation is really our big focus on these things right now. And map types for like set maps like this. Kura, so that right there, I mean, that's one of those that we always know. And then we're going to... What do you mean spider isn't always centered? No, not always. Sewers first. Okay. Sewers, I'm not seeing some great things, but maybe there's something there. Ruined temple. Please do one more data set. I'm pretty sure all 3 passes had the same arcane on the arcane on portals. Oh.
Wow, this is fun. You have piqued my interest. So much that I'm even going to troll. Amazing.
Evo's not even trolling right now. Wow. All you gotta do is throw a bunch of nerd stuff in his face and he's like, nerd. Okay. Travancore. That is a terrible map. Durance. Do you mean top left, Fugu? All right, we're done with Act 3. Time for Act 4. So we don't have that quick left turn off. All right, good to know. But so it's the straight across. I wonder how much other stuff this changes in Act 4. Let's just do this. You know what we're trying to show there. We still have the exit down here. Let's actually get a better picture for this one. Want the full cross. And that has now changed all of this up. So everything has changed so far. That is also new. Like, this could still be a really good data point if we can figure out something else. And that is switched around as well. So we have completely, everything now has done the opposite. Just about. Those are opposite. Those are opposite. It could be the exact same or totally different. Exactly. Wow. That is completely That is actually the complete exact opposite. No, that's not all for nothing, you guys. That is the complete opposite. That is the complete opposite. That is the opposite. That is opposite. That is opposite.
Help!
Oops. That is opposite. That is opposite. This is on the wrong side as well, instead of on the top. And Act 1 did have a different burial grounds. But, okay. Once again, that's one that would be like a little bit more data sets. Would be fantastic there. Because if we can rinse and repeat. Can you... Okay, somebody said... Who was it in chat that has this map? Somebody in chat has this map right now. Can you go right here? You have this map, Fugu, that's right. Can you come here and tell me, do you have these two like this? What do you have for these two sections? What do you have for these? And these three. Okay. All right, let's go to Act 5. Frigid to the top left, as predicted. Nothing unusual there. This does go to the top left as well here, though. Well, we can't just look at 2 data points, in my opinion. I think multiple data points are required here. Otherwise, you risk finding patterns that don't actually exist.
Join my army.
I knew it, the Blood Raven, the Summoner, Diablo.
That's
The
right.
3 original heroes from Diablo 1. Their positions and
Ooh.
surroundings are linked.
I like
Much
that.
wow. Very map.
I like that. And also, we don't have to keep taking pictures of every single thing. We can start looking for specific patterns that we're finding, and then just start running through maps and seeing what we can identify from there. So that's going to be the next piece of this. We'll be doing that. Okay. Yeah, we're noting the position and the portals for Arcane Sanctuary. Difficulty should not make a difference. And last one. Because everything else we've seen has held true through all difficulties. So that's the big piece there. Actually, let's retake this picture. Okay. Cool. So let us take a look-see-pooksy now. Can I not change it to 300%? Really? I guess let me delete this column. Okay, let me do this. And oh wait, we're already at the top of that. All right, let's do that. Okay, so we have okay, I have seeds now with top left row gasket going into clockwise maps until underground. One with good planes of despair, stairs, and one with bad. Which do I want to see? Both. Both would be great. The Act 4 especially right now. So, things that we do have here, we have the same top left. We do have the Den of Evil is always above the path. Right, these are things that we already kind of know. But good to share anyways here. I really wish I could make this bigger. So that's the Den of Evil there. We've got here we do have the same, and then a different, right? So we have a different burial grounds on the third one. So this one has burial grounds top right, and the other two have it top left. Which is good to note, that difference. Are we seeing anything in the mausoleum here? Not really looking like it. But good to have. Den of Evil is also close in the first two. That's true. The Den of Evil is over here. And in this third one, the Den of Evil is over here. So we have Den right. Let's just call that Den right and Den, oops, Den left. Your good act for Planes of Despair Seed chaos or look the same as your good act for Planes of Despair Seed? Really? It has forking Vizier seals. All right, let's go to my Act 4 real fast so we can compare with his. So you have the same Planes of Despair. And then do you have top left or bottom right for your Soulstone Forge on the good map? It's all good. And you have the fork for Grand Vizier, which we do have. Do you also have the same 2 as this? Do you get it, PB? Yeah, okay. Take your time and check it. Assign a value to each position if you want to make an Excel spreadsheet with it after freezing analysis. Yeah, but we'd also have to do, like, where is the den, maybe, you know. Den on the left, den on the right. So I don't know exactly what I want to assign a value to yet. All right. Fugu, you check on that. One sec. Oh, man. I'm 100% certain that map seeds are cross-act determined. We already know it's true in some instances. Now I'm trying to figure out what other instances. Hey, Zabor.
Join my army of the dead.
Where did that clown just go behind you?
You have top left forge. It doesn't matter the spot. And you have the exact same chaos. Yes! Ha! Ah! God, that's good. All right. 3 times? 3 times is not coincidence.
Fresh meat.
Esedler 8785 gifted a tier 1 sub to Fugu_you. They have given 627 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Sedler. All right, we're actually going to hold up. We're going to do this. We're going to reset again.
A gift for you.
We're going to
Watching
find
your D2
Act 4.
streams, I learned so much about the game even after playing it for so long.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Snaps. We're going to do this. Make a prediction. I mean, we might have the entirety. Okay, so we got that same thing again. Cave over here. But we do have... Okay, so the Den of Evil might not matter there. It is still above. But now we have our burial grounds back over here. So let's look around at some things. Okay, that all looks the same. Dark wood looks the same. Yes, yes. We have
Yeah, Mr. Llama.
the
Yes,
same
Llama.
outer cloister.
Monastery.
And do we have it? We do! We have a left to the hammer and a straight to the jail. That's 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. We have that. Not certain yet. But we're seeing a pattern potentially. Right? Potential patterns there. Let me go up to my catacombs and just look at level 2. All right. That actually is very similar. So far, I'm only seeing 2 different kinds of level 2 maps. That could just be coincidence, though, of course. Let me go to the jail. Jail level 1. Okay. Ooh, hold on.
Join my army of the dead.
PLS check underground passage, arcane portals, flare layout, smiley face. Just so you remember.
Yeah, I'm just looking. We're just looking at some things right now. So this is a different underground passage layout for the first time, which is very good to actually see. Okay. All right. Now, let's go to Act 2. We do not have a Drognan exit in Act 2. So things like this are things that you start to say, could something like your underground passage layout or something like that lead to not a Drognan turnoff? Right? This is where having like 20 data seeds would actually be good, but that's something we'll get to later. Okay. I want to go, let's check Arcane. Top right again. Let's check our palace, or our harem. I haven't found any correlation in these dang statues. Okay, those look the same. I'm not sure these 2 statues change, to be honest. They don't. Oh. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's delete that row. Okay, so this has turned straight, which is a new pattern. And that has straight. Oh, boy. Man, that's tough. It is very crazy that they changed, though, isn't it? Now, if we look here, we have portals is the right way. Portals is the right way. Oops. Portals is the right way. And now portals is the right way. But that's not always true.
The Namies gifted
That's
a
just
tier 1 sub to
interesting.
Thanes_pump.
That we've seen it. Thank you. The Namus. Fugu, can you go check on your seed? It's definitely not that symbol because it's not always portals without direction. Okay, we don't have a skip. Could be some weight though. Did the previous one have 5 of the same statues as well? The statues were 4 straight, 2 sideways, 5 straight, 1 sideways, 4 sideways, 2 straight. I mean, there's nothing I'm really getting from the statues, to be honest. Portals is the wrong way. But your seat also Act 4 has a far plane to despair exit from Pandemonium. Oh, I don't like that. Nice. Then nice. Ooh. All right. Act 4, everybody. Act 4. We have our first turnoff. And we have our second turnoff. 1 and 2 are exactly the same. River of Flame. Ah, dang it. All right. This is now on the other side. Really, Raisin? Okay, good to know. Chaos. Chaos is the same there. Oh no, but that didn't fork. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That hurts our theory. We don't have our fork there. Can still be a most of the time thing. That's right. The entry and exit says something more. I agree. I want to explore Act 4 more. Because even with most likely scenario, things like that, it would still be really good, you know? If we can see if we never have it in one direction, or it's often in this direction, or, you know, even things like that would be really good to see. Exactly. Okay, Grievous. You get the quick turn off to despair. Now where is your other thing? From the plain to despair to the river, or the city of the danged, what are you getting? Is it bottom right, bottom left, or top right? Come on. I'm looking for this map. Okay, we got cave on left side again. We do have the same burial though, which is good to see. As soon as you start. Okay. Again.
The monastery.
Okay, so I think,
Dariel's stronghold.
has anybody had a different outer cloister map than this map right here? Do we have? We do. Again, jail straight, Smith left. If you can check if you have the same outer cloister map and you also have jail and Smith in these directions, that would be really huge to confirm. Nice, cause. Okay, we got that left again. That's my... I'm theorizing that it does, Crunchums. Let's look at statues. God, statues confuse me. Oh my god, it's portals again. Is that 5 for 5 portals?
A gift for you.
Ah, you shaved the
For
other
me.
half. Now the whole thing disappeared.
Wow. Thank you, colors. Disappeared. Yours was not. But not sure, TP. You're 2 for 2 on portals as well. Interesting. So as a chat, we're like 7 for 9 on portals or something. Square, okay. I don't... Act 3 is weird with that. We'll look at those correlations later. Okay, we do not have our good turn off. We do not have the turn off that we like here. We have it down again with the bad turn. You know what I haven't seen yet? a single one of these having the fat in the middle where you need to go to the right. Just saying that. Just speaking out loud about it. And this shares the same exact Chaos Sanctuary as the other time we had the straight across and not the immediate turn. That's interesting. Yeah, all of these are based on top left with a right turn. Is within the tiles. That's true. Jammed to some shopping music for this. So this is the map you're looking for right here. You exit out here, you come up this way, and then the stony field is down here, which we don't have. So we would actually, this is a reset because this one doesn't have the stony field right here. This one has the stony up top, which we do not like. So this one will be resetting because that'll throw off other things as well. That actually stayed the same. That has changed. That has changed, yeah. How to see map seed numbers? I don't know how to see it. I know how to set it. Yeah, I'm not using Atma. If you use this, won't you be resetting like 8% games? Yeah, but you just immediately reset when you don't have the start. So you reset a lot at the start. But it gives you... That's the thing. How much information can you get out of this? Oh, that's good to know, Jacob. There's logic for at least one camp pattern. It would be interesting to see other ones. Yeah. There's logic for the Den of Evil. It's always on the... But that's... Maybe not logic exact. It's always on the top left side of the path when that happens. So you'll always see here is, right, the Den of Evil is always on this side. But that's probably just the tile piece. How, I don't know. There we go. There's our stony. And there's the same underground. I'm pretty sure
on Dariel's stronghold.
the outer cloister is always this way. And again, the jail is straight. It's an evil straight? Yeah, it is. But if you always stick to the right, then you'd be better off. No, I'm not playing Slash. I just stole their map hack. Checking other exits from town. What do you mean? Quick right turn into Stony. It has to go top. Here is your entrance to the Cold Plains. Here is your entrance to the Stony. It doesn't matter if it's a long way around or a short. It doesn't matter. This needs to be the entrance to the Stony right here. It is not portals this time. I've had other ones in normal as well. We do have square again. It's like 4 squares. We have quick turn off, but we don't have that. We do have over here now, so this is a first change as well in Act 4 for us. Good to know. Good to see. See you, front. Top left. Again, no fat chunkies on these maps. Which is probably nothing, but just trying to note everything that we can. We're trying to figure out beyond it as well, Mike. Title card, introduction screen. Oops. I am just looking to see if we can get any easy correlations first. Okay. So far, Outer Cloister,
The monastery.
I think we've solved, is always a top right outer cloister. But, we have the first change. A left jail and a straight smith. Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yeah, difficulty I don't care about. We've used both. Jinxed it. Info 10 to 20 minutes whenever you start a D2 stream. What do you mean? Sample size important, but we have continually had a straight here. You have a left cloister. My Stony is down there. It's long around, but I don't mind that. Um, I have an arcade here. I want to see... Man, I think we've only had 2 different tombs. Maybe like 3. Okay, we got that again. Again, we have a quick turn off. And we have a straight across again. I'm wondering if there's ever an exit right here on this map or not. If it's always here or here. That would honestly be a wonder of mine. This map never goes above town. I'm pretty certain that I've gone up here before to go above town on some other map. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different turnoff. Wow, look at that. Hey, we finally got a fat chunker there. That's a very long river there to the top. The last Arcane Google results 2015 video by Mr. Llama SC. Oh, that'd be nice, Scott. So is there a queue for Arcane? We're gonna need... I'm trying to look at some other queues, such as, okay, our outer cloister seems to be similar and stuff like that. Sounds good, Scott. But the bigger things to look at will be in here. In my opinion. Starting to look at the differences in dungeons and how these things are moving. Right. Like, that's interesting. Both of these are the exact same map. Hold up. Both of these are the exact same map. Both of these are the exact same map. Then these two are different maps, but this was the third one kind of had some differences in some other ways. I don't know. But these are different, so could just be coincidence. Probably just not a lot of maps there, right? See, I'd be curious if, like, the direction the sewer faces has any way to do with anything. You know? Our current map file is saved anywhere within your character save file. I haven't played enough D2 to know that would make it incredibly easy. So whenever you have a character save, you have a .map. So you have your .d2s file, your .key file, whatever. You have a .map file, and so it'll save that. So you could parse that somehow. It only saves what of the map you've explored. Gotcha. But if you map hack it. But yes, your character should have a map saved with it. Relation between the path's location and exit location. Checking where the portal's normal. There's an impossible stair spawn and where the exit is. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be great correlation with that. Do we know when map seeds are actually generate? Right on character creation. We did check maggot layers, yes. Let's go up here. Okay, so these are different, which is good to know. Like, I'm just looking at, right now I want to see everything that's different. So let's do that first. Let's look first at everything that is the same or different across these three. So same for here. Same for here pretty much, except the den location is different. This is same stony diff burial. Level 1 tower does not look like it has any correlation. Let's see if there's something in the direction that it's moving potentially. So level 1 is going to go, and that's really hard to see. Starts in top left. And this one starts opposite of that. This one's top left as well. Oh, these are mausoleum. These aren't, okay, sorry. This is mausoleum. So I'm not seeing any similarities in the Moz here. But, once again, there could be something between this and a later Link piece. And the cathedral, or the crypt, is different there. These are the same in the stony field. Our underground passages are all the same here, but different other times. So not the same exactly, because we did test further for that. Our dark wood is always the same. Our black marsh is always the same. Our Tamo is always the same. And now let's look into our tower. So that starts there and goes there, and then immediately reverses and flips again and flips again. Trying to see if there's any pattern on how it's rotating. The floor of the sanctuary is always different. What sanctuary? Arcane sanctuary? Oh, you're saying like the dots on the floor? DJ did a lot with that. I don't think he found anything. Okay, and we have different setups on these guys. Okay. Everything so far has been the same here. And that's same all but one time on jail. I'm not seeing the same on this. So that's different. Not seeing the same there. Or right here. And catacombs looks to be all over the place. Per usual. These were same but different at times. So Drognin wasn't always the same. Stony Tomb, it looks like, has rotated every time. And so has our Arcane rotated every time. And they are never matching up together either. Level 1 and 2. Let's go check on our current one, because I actually want to test and see some stuff there. Well, you did something wrong, Toad. All right, so this is like this, and again, it's never the same. So that's 4 times we've seen that, which, you know, could be happen, but overall, this one is same as this guy. Right here. Okay. How many map seeds are there?
How may I help you?
A lot. And our arcanes are as follows. Bottom left, top right. This one is top left, which means it shares the same as the middle one. Okay. Top left town, exit, bottom right to Stony. Or top left entrance to Stony. Compare the Drognin exits. I mean, ours have all been, not all. The ones I have there are all the same, though. They're all the top right one. Arcane Sanctuary shows the symbol. Yeah, it has those, but that's missing the one that it isn't. Somebody wrote a Reddit thread, a program to dump map data. I mean, that would be nice. If we could dump map data side by side, that would be helpful. I think it's quite possible Arcanes generate on the tile set, not on direction. Oh no. You have top left cloister, left jail. Interesting, Toad. Ah, man. Trying to think. Drognan exit means it's a good chance top left is summoner portal. Does it though? I mean, good chance to me right now. I feel like there's something that we can see prior. You know? Like 40% chance that it's going to be top left if you have this start, to me says there's something else that we could find along the way to narrow it down potentially, you know? But what is that? What is that thing? We do need more data. Okay, those are all different maps. Those are all different maps. Huh. That's interesting, actually. So that actually looks like it has an orientation, kind of. Here to here, there to there. Here to here, there to there. Oh, wait. This way. Here to here. So this goes left, and then it rotates counterclockwise. This goes left, and then it rotates counterclockwise. This goes left, and then it rotates counterclockwise. Ooh. Let's check on our current map. I think 50 would be more than enough to give a pattern. I think honestly a sample set of 20 maps in a row would give you like a 99.9% accuracy. So this goes left, so we should expect to start over here on this next map if that theory holds true. Ah, we don't. Okay. Those are all different level 3 maps. We do need more info. Again, we have different sewers directions. It feels like all of the directions right now in Act 3 for each of these maps is completely different. But like in a good way, like they're all turning the same like angle. So there might be some rotational stuff going on here. Wow, this repeats these maps, and these maps. Interesting. And again, that to there, that to there, that to there. It's like they're all one rotation away from each other. Yeah, I mean, right now, we don't have enough info for sure. Oops, let's go here. And bring that down. And then over here. Definitely want to study some of the turning there. 20 minutes a day, begin stream, throw the data on the pile. Well, I want to find stuff after the Arcane Sanctuary too. You know. Huh. You're saying look for the
Good day.
patterns at the start of the arcane. But like which patterns? Like this tile is dark, that tile's dark, that tile's dark. I've seen that. That doesn't seem to have much effect. That's been looked into before. Please check Act 1 Town. What do you want to see about it? Not good for my mental health. I know. But it is where we are. Looking at portal paths for his other style. My entrance to the Stony is here. Oh boy, my brain hurts. No matter what your act 1 is, your act 2 will be different? No. Sure, Tucker. There is a chance. We already know some things in act 1 cause some things in act 3 or have a correlation. And some things in act 2 have a correlation to things in act 2. And some things in act 2 have a correlation, or act 1 have a correlation to act 5. Yeah, you can post it here. So we already know that there's correlations all around. I'm just trying to look at more. About 8% of my seeds with a good act 1 had a good act 4. Yeah, a lot of my seeds, in fact, all but what, 1? 2 had this immediate turnoff. The SOJ sold to Diablo is based on servers, not games. Games, when they get created on a server that has SOJs being sold, that's what that's about. And then go straight down and you're in the city, yeah. I had 1 not be an instant turn. Yeah, I think I had 1 or 2 of like 7 or 8. If you get to where Stony feels supposed to be in Blood Raven, you just reset. Yep, pretty much. Man. I'm just wondering if there's something else. Because, like, for instance, right? We know this exit right here is always at the top. If you get the Act 1 up there and it goes and cuts down to that Stony, we know this is 100% always, always, always the entrance is up here and not down here. But this is correlated to the Stony Field always having this, which is why we say, oh, it's linked to this, but really it's linked to that, to there, to the Stony here. The sample size there is infinite. We know it. It's never not been that. Of all the seeds. So that's the thing is there something else that's creating this where you always have an immediate turn off if you have whatever that occurs most of the time? Also true, Slimo. Some things just never happen, almost. You're clearly cutting down the number of map possibilities if you only look at seeds with that Act 1 pattern. Exactly. So the fact that we have a certain kind of Act 1 and it's also creating a certain kind of Act 4 most often is interesting. Very interesting to me. Let's try another map. The whole map gets generated at once. All of the maps for the whole time. See, so again, Curris Bazaar is going to be that top exit. Always. And this one is a straight. So it's a straight. I've also yet to see off of this straight an exit down here. I think I saw up there and down here. And this one is a down on the straight as well, which we've seen most often. No chunkies again. Let's go to the arcane. We've definitely gotten away from portals being always. We do have top left a lot, and we do have Drognan exit a lot. So Drognan exit and top left have happened an okay amount of times. Could just be coincidence though, for sure. Again, we have the same two tombs continuously happening to us. I cannot get a different tomb. I'm sure there are other ones that appear, but... And yet again, we have the same outer cloister in the same direction. And this time, once again, we have a straight jail and a left smith. I have a map hack running right now. I mean, I believe you, Toad. It could just be a very often case, you know. Exactly, Tidder, and it could be something like that. You had bad info? Okay. So in that case, we're still 100% on a top right outer cloister for this. Am I gonna speedrun tomorrow? Yeah. I'm gonna go get that Druid world record that we've been chasing. We're gonna go get the hardcore Druid. Okay. And again, outer cloister. Okay. We do have a different jail this time again, though. So, our jail plan is ruined, but our outer cloister is always. I think this is another 100% set thing. I think that's 100% set. We have a Drognan exit, and we have a top right. Okay. Definitely way more top left and top rights than bottoms. Also, I have yet to have a bottom right, I'm pretty sure. We've had top left, top right, top left, bottom left, top right, I think. Did we had one bottom right? Okay, we did have one bottom right, you're right. And we have the quick exit with the downturn, so we have the really good Act 4. Yeah, exactly, Young. And I want to figure out why and how we can determine that. I think left jail means Act 4 is going to be bad. I have a left jail and I have a good Act 4 though, so we don't have anything there. So few chunkers. Start at X, clockwise, clockwise, stay. What do you mean, Solomon? Oh, nah, cause I'm resetting a bunch of maps in between there, so. I don't care to have an edge with this. It's just cool to find information. Top right cloister straight jail has been Portal Arcane 5 out of 5 times. Alright, well let's try and get that. I think it's always top right cloister, but... Act 3 I don't think is uncheesable is the problem. There's nothing in the jungle that we've seen have any pattern whatsoever in terms of like something to cheese. Come on. Give me a map. Rather than being guaranteed, you might give a better chance at being one way over another. See, but I just don't believe in that, I guess, you know? Like, to me... it's either going to be 25% chance every direction or there's something that's causing it. You know? Maybe that's a dumb thing to say, but like... increasing the chance to 40% or something just feels really weird. Yeah, outer cloister has to be fixed. Now we got a left jail. But we do have a top right again in the arcane. And we don't have a good exit. Okay. I know not exactly 25%. But close enough, you know. But I'm saying if we're boosting it up to like 40% chance top left, 30% chance top right. 15-15. What, you know. Up the speedrunning content. I'm gonna speedrun tomorrow and Wednesday and stuff. Known seed category is something we've talked about before. But not exactly, broski. I think something else is causing the arcane, or we'll see some correlation there. Indrik tested that arcane sanctuary with top correlation. He noted it's mostly top left and then top right. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Number of chickens in the camp. Oh wait, that's the same map. Well, we already know the Halls of the Dead has a correlation. Yeah, Outer Cloister is guaranteed fixed. Another left. But we have another top right in the Arcane Sanctuary. So another one to the top. Quick left. And a straight across.
First time catching you live, Europe time zone. Good looking, cracking arcane.
Mwah, Europe time zone. Good lord. Any top left or bottom right? What do you mean top left or bottom right? 6 in the morning in Germany. Good morning. Guten Morgen. It's a little German for you. Most German speakers say they can't even tell that I'm not a fluent native German speaker. Non-polar is bottom left. No quick exit toward the anti-map. Ugh. Yeah, I've heard of them. I don't know. I don't like the idea of it. I think it's two different games and you're converting between them. Even though it's all technically wrapped into it. I don't know. Not huge fan. I think it would be its own category. Okay, what do we want to look at here? Outer Cloister.
The monastery on Daria's stronghold.
Getting with that. Hey, we did get a bottom right. And it is portals. Lots of portals, man. Yeah, the thing is though, Slimo, like these strategies create maps that are really good. Like your Dark Wood is always short. Your Black Marsh is always short and doesn't have a river in the middle of it. Your Tamo Highland is always short because you never have a full map crossing. So like, that's the biggest issue, is it really gives you a nice advantage there. So other ones you could say, oh yeah, if I have a bridge bottom right that exits this way, then I'll have this kind of black marsh, and you can know that stuff. But you're gonna have like worse maps in those cases, kind of. I would look at exit in correlation to portals. Are they always touching? What do you mean? Right. 100 maps, that'd be good. Yeah, there's definitely been a decent amount of portals and a decent amount of top left and top right. Hey, YX. Rerolling maps in Nightmare and Hell difficulties for this map? What do you mean? Oh, on a Hell run? Nah, probably not. Probably nothing there, because it just takes too long to do all the reset of it. See, Marana. Cool. Yep, outer cloister. So, I mean, we at least learned the outer cloister.
On Dariel's stronghold.
And this is bottom right, no portals. Wow. That's a big blow. Big blow right there. It was a straight jail too, yep. Oh, we even got the good map here as well. No, it was a straight jail. And a Drognan exit as well. It had everything. It had it all. It does not have the good Act 4 though. Got an anti-map. Try the process in the verse where you fix an arcane map you want and then see what it implies for other maps. I mean, that might be a way to do it. I get what you're saying, Solomons, but once again, I've reset a lot of maps between it, so I don't think that correlation makes a lot of sense in this case. I'd like to know the relationship to portals. Like, I was right of the portal this time. Man. Call David up? Yeah, I know we should. I mean, the more connections we can make, the faster we can speedrun. That's why we want to make a connection to Act 4. Portals are always across from flat. Stairs are always across from our arcade zigzags. And we can know exactly where those are based on our Halls of the Dead. But we still don't know where the end is. And that's the problem. Use window capture, Sketchy Boy. go through all waypoints in Act 2. Yeah, I mean, I think Act 2 is going to continue to be somewhere. Well, yeah, you can... I just got this from... right here. It's got a little readme for how to use it. This is for... I'm on the front page rotate? Wait, what? Isn't it Women's Month or something? Where did that come from? That's cool.
Join my army of
Nice raggets.
Thank you. Let's see if we can dump some data.
Thanks, SNT. Man. Just got your first non-portals. Nice. Very nice. I don't think the difficulty matters here. I really don't. Ah. It's the purpose of this stream trying to figure out correlations to other maps and the outcome of the Arcane Sanctuary? Yeah. Or just the outcome of other maps. For instance, we figured out that the outer cloister is always a top right outer cloister. So you always have this same map right here, which is also interesting. And we've had a straight jail way more often than a left jail. But not all of the time. Maybe 75, 80%. I'm just wondering if there's something. No, the Great Marsh I haven't seen. I mean, our Act 3s are crazy all over the place. I wish we could have something there. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5. This won't have it. But if we take a look at this map, 6, 1, 2, 3. So we would instantly go over there and be in the flared jungle, which would save us all the headache. So that's good at least. What about AS map tiles and correlation to X on specific ones? Not that we can see right now. Is there anything about A2 exits they're telling? Like the maps before Arcane only dictate the portal stairs, bridge, etc. spawns for Arcane, not the monster spawns. The monster spawns? What do you mean? What is it? Why do you spawn in different corners?
I am overburdened.
Dude, we're finding so many like uniques and sets. Yeah. I agree, infrared. I mean, I think regardless, if we can get 100 data sets where it's just like I did, where we've just done this thing right here. If we can get 100 data sets of pictures of every map, exit, entrance, and orientation, and then we can go through. First off, we could see how many are top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right arcane sanctuaries. And we could get kind of percentages from that. And then additionally, we could get all of the bottom lefts and take all of that data, all of the bottom rights and take all that data, right? And just kind of put them together, you know, and then look and say, what's the orientation of Halls of the Dead level 2 every time? What's the orientation of Halls of the Dead level 3? Blah, blah, blah. Just give the word and give screenies at waypoints with map hack pathing shown. Yeah, I mean, and obviously having the map hack pathing helps for that. So, you know, I just feel like if we can do that, then we can do stuff. Are the map's results generated via system time? I don't believe so. That's true. People... man, oh man. Every time you got top right portals, it was the good way. Huh. These samples are based on Act 1 start. If you just focus on Arcane, and like you said, a correlation happens 20 times with top left summoner and some other map, then it's solved. Yeah, but I think the more factors we control for, the better. For instance, doing the top left strat, I think is better to do, and then look at all of those arcanes and see if a pattern evolves from that, because then we could maybe see something else. Because we're seeing already Act 1 having effects later on, and there being similarities and things. So, the more that we can limit what we're looking at, the better. I think your Twitch is bugged. So orientation have to do what the actual tomb is. Hey, we got a different tomb for once. I don't believe it does. All right. I think I think we're at the point of we need more data. We definitely have some stuff looking around though, which is good. We're getting feelers and feeling around in there right now, but it's 11:30. I am very tired. 7 times top right portals the good way for you. Yeah, something about portals and top ways seem to be very likely. Nice, Fugu. I would love if anybody here has the ability to parse the map seeds or has a bot that'll take screenshots every map, whatever. Send me a message on Discord. That's true, Changer. So, where's Evo, right? Want a Discord channel? Yeah, that would actually be great. That would actually be great. So, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm very tired. It was a long 2 past days, but today was fun. Tomorrow we'll go speedrunning and we'll do some world record hunting for the hardcore druid. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the help and ideas and thoughts and all of that stuff. Mwah. Stay safe, stay inside. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Grievous.
Thanks for the informative stream, Llama. Get your rest.
Peace. I'll start at 7 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Central,
Yama.
somewhere around there. So in 20 hours from now. See you guys. Thank you, Cosmic. Congrats on the new badge. Yeah, I got sleep. I'm tired. GG's. Good night, guys. Peace.